All right, guys, welcome to the CEC podcast. This is episode number 7, I think.
We'll edit it in post.
Yeah, we'll edit it because I know we did it episode 7. I just don't know if it's ever been uploaded.
No, I don't think it has.
So this is probably better than our episode 7 because I think the last time I remembered we did something really boring.
Yeah. We gotta just, recap what was coming left.
We really ran out of ideas that episode, so this is probably a better episode 7 for us.
Yes.
This is officially the episode 7 now.
Yes.
I don't know what happened with episode 7 before.
That's what people said about that's what people say about The Force Awakens. I don't know what happened with episode 7.
Oh no. This is what it's like to be Disney.
Yeah.
Bob Iger. Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh man, but
Jonathan, she says, "Smart man, save yourself from the dog."
Oh man.
Yes, today was a good day, like Ice Cube said.
Yes. Oh, guys, if you have not seen the last episode of the Movie Champ show, it was pretty funny. A lot of good comments, a lot of good interactions with the people. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
For you podcast listeners, that's YouTube. Go to the Champs Entertainment channel.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you listening to our podcast, and if you're listening to our podcast on Spotify, let me know how you did that, because I cannot get it to work for myself.
Same here. I was about to ask you.
Yeah, I get an error occurred.
There's an error occurred.
I have been sending emails back and forth with Spotify for the last week and a half, and they keep saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna submit it to this. Oh, make sure you email this department." And it's been going nowhere.
I'm going to try it right now.
Yeah, because I can't. I've submitted so many times. Yeah, an error occurred. That's all we've been getting. I don't know what's up. If anybody knows what's up with that, let us know.
But this is live video proof, or this is what we're talking about.
Because I was really stoked that we finally. It took a good 9 weeks for us to get approved to be on Spotify, and then 2 weeks for that to finally show up to where we're actually in their search results, and it's been almost 2 weeks, and still only an error has occurred.
We there, but no one can hear us.
Yeah. So, but the good news is you can find us all over the place, everywhere else. We're on Google Play, iTunes, all the major podcast markets, just not Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify just says, yeah. We put your logo up.
Yeah,
that should be enough, right?
Yeah.
But hey, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing hasty like take us down.
Yeah, don't do
Please.
that. Oh my goodness. But anyways, to the topic of tonight. We have 2 major ones that we want to hit on. One of them is the James Gunn firing from the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 movie. And also, what was the other one?
The slow decline of MoviePass.
MoviePass. Maybe we should hit on that one first.
Yeah, let's save James Gunn. Let's talk about MoviePass first.
Okay. So I'll start with my experience with this MoviePass issue. Last Thursday, I mentioned this earlier, we were trying to go see Teen Titans Go at the movie theater. The pass showed all the showtimes. We selected the showtime that we were trying to go see, and it did not process. It just kept saying like an error or code or something was coming up. And then we waited. We got there like 2 hours early. So we were like, okay, we'll check it in another hour. Still the same thing. We checked the Twitter, and it said that there are people, we recognize that you're having problems. It's not on our side. It's with our card processor and all this stuff. And then we find out later on the weekend that they ran out of money.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with any of that.
Like, my card is declining. I was like, there's the reason I'm not using my real bank card, because that would be declining too. So what's going on here, MoviePass?
We're using this service because we're broke.
Yes.
That's why we use this service, because we're broke. You give us movies, we slide card, we get.
Yes.
That's the point of this, because we don't slide our own card because we're gonna get the.
Yeah, we'll get the same results.
Or it's one of those situations where we slide and we're like, well, I won't eat later.
Oh,
we either go see this movie or eat.
You're right.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I'm gonna go see this movie. I'm gonna see this movie. Oh man. But yeah, that's a tough situation.
Yeah, but good news is they did pay the emergency loan back in full.
Yeah, $6.5 million.
Yeah,
that was pretty insane. But the other problem was every single movie was getting those peak surge charges or whatever you call those things.
Yeah, peak pricing as they call it.
Peak pricing. Every single movie, even in an empty theater, getting peak priced. Don't make sense.
No, because here's what they say about the peak pricing. They say it's not based on your area.
Right.
It's just based on as a whole. So say it's like popping in California to go see this movie. Well, they're gonna peak price it, even though there's 15 of y'all in a little town in North Dakota. You know, it's not, and that's not fair.
No, it's kind of crazy.
No offense to any North Dakotans out there, but
because people were saying that like it was like 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, peak pricing. Really, I don't know. They were really having a bad weekend, and now we all kind of know why. And now they've announced their new plan. Was it
$14.95 a month?
$14.95 a month, so right around $15.
Certain movies will be blocked for 2 weeks.
Yeah, certain big name or blockbusters, basically.
Like starting this Friday.
Yeah, starting this Friday, you're not gonna be able to go see more than likely Christopher Robin. More than likely, you won't be able to use your pass to see Christopher Robin.
No, they already said Christopher Robin's out.
So no Christopher Robin, guys. No Mission Impossible, as they're going into their second week.
Oh yeah, and here's another one that they have already announced, and that might be we might high five on this one. No Meg for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that one they did say there's not gonna be any Meg this weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's gonna be quite a few people who rely on the movie pass. Hey, maybe the theater will be a little less.
I just had a thought.
What's that?
What if they're still doing that around Venom time?
Oh,
if they're still around.
Yeah, I don't see them surviving September. What's up?
Okay, I got a few comments I want to read.
Okay.
I said, Jonathan Drew said, your girlfriend said it worked on hers.
It worked on hers.
So it might just be an issue where, why can't we see it? But anyway, it said it worked for her.
To see what?
The Spotify.
Oh, Spotify worked for her.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay, and then Jonathan Drew said Spotify's broken just like YouTube, and I said, wow, didn't know that. So then he replies, jerk, ha ha ha, you think you're funny. I go, yep, I do. And then your girlfriend also said again, why do I have to pay more money? Why do I have to pay more money after I pay $10 a month?
Right.
and then once we told her that it was $15 now, she said, really, jerk? Goodbye, Movie Pass.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She was definitely not. She wasn't happy with the whole peak pricing or peak charges that she was getting the week before too.
Oh yeah. Does she still have her card, or does she shred it?
She still has it. She didn't cut it up yet.
There's a contest.
Oh, with Adam tickets.
Yes,
Adam movies.
Yeah, movie #movie passed.
Yes. So if we do post and use that hashtag, we can get free movies, or might get free movies for a year.
Yeah, we could win.
We could win
365 movies for a year.
Yes.
That's 365 movies so that's a year's worth.
They said it was about $4,000 is the estimate. It cost for that prize. So that would be really cool.
Yes, it would be.
I decide to tear up my card. Don't know it's gonna hurt so bad to do that.
It's gonna hurt so bad, but if we have to,
if I go ahead and switch over to the AMC thing, I'll be just fine cutting up my movie pass card.
Yeah,
because I don't see more than 3 movies a week. Anything more than that is I'd be willing to pay for the ticket.
Yeah, I'm like, if I'm going to see that many movies, the first three, out of the first three, I can afford to see a fourth one. I can afford to pay to see a fourth one because I've got the first three for free.
But one thing's for sure, I will not be buying concessions at an AMC theater.
Oh, if you buy that bucket, it solves a lot of that problem.
That's true. I don't eat popcorn though.
Oh, and then that
I don't eat a lot of. I have to be in the mood for popcorn. I did eat popcorn the other day.
Wait, we should get the little $5 cameo thing they have.
Oh, what's that?
It's like a little bag of popcorn and icy for like $5.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. They technically advertise it to teens, but you just gotta ask for it.
Got it.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes when my mom and my sister come with me to go see certain movies, I get that. I'll refill the bucket and just get that. So that'll be the drink because you get refills anyway. So it's like, because I'll buy myself a large soda because I don't like ices like that all the time when I'm eating popcorn. I like a big soda to help me because it helps flush the popcorn and stuff out. But
I guess I'm a little bit more bougie than that. I like good. I like to eat dinner while I'm watching a movie, so I usually do the wings or the chicken tenders. Not at AMC though, because they are garbage. And they were you were with me that one time when I got real mad that I paid like $15 for those itty bitty little chicken wings and no French fries.
It said, she says, your girlfriend says, how do you pronounce her name? I want to learn how to pronounce
Kaomi.
Kaomi, all right. Kaomi says, babe, you say that, and then you order the whole meal.
Okay.
And then she said, and then Zach's back there says, dang, putting them on blast.
Oh, everybody's watching today.
Zach has entered the game.
Oh, man.
Everybody's here.
Hey, one day we need to roast me or something. This is what's happening. This is what it's like to be Bruce Willis.
Oh, yeah.
Except for Bruce Willis is successful.
Yeah.
All right, so. Oh, man.
That hurt. That hurt than any joke they can tell now.
All right.
Except Bruce Willis is successful.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but this movie pass thing,
it's gonna hurt. Well, it won't. If we do both decide to go to the AMC thing, it wouldn't hurt us too bad. As far as
Kaomi says, relationship goals. Oh,
who are you talking about though?
Were you just not paying attention?
No,
she just put you on blast on the internet, man.
Oh, us relationship goals.
Yes,
I get it.
Not us. Come on.
Well,
man.
I'm talking about her and me, her and I.
Yes.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Awkward.
Okay. Yes.
All right. Oh, okay, so that's enough.
Jonathan Drew, Walker Roast, August 1st.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, that's enough of the movie pass thing. Let's go ahead and talk about...
Zach says, no, y'all whack.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, today I needed this laugh today. Yes.
All right, let's talk about Disney firing that gun. All right. Let's see here.
Firing that gun?
Yeah.
Show's over, guys. That fun killed the show. Goodbye, guys. Good night.
Okay. Well, anyways, if you guys have not heard about Disney, Marvel, whoever made that decision, I think it was Bob. They said it went all the way up to Bob Iger, so that makes it Disney. Mm-hmm. Firing James Gunn from the Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Basically all involvement, I believe. I don't know. They probably still use his script. I don't know. If you haven't heard about why they fired him, it was over some very, very, very inappropriate tweets that he made over 10 years ago. And apparently Disney knew about these tweets. I'm not going to say any of what the tweets are because they're just too bad. Yeah, too bad. I'm not even going to put them on the screen.
Yeah, but if you want to look for them, they're there, I guess.
Yeah, they're there. Not very funny either. No, he's a very funny guy now, but at the time he was trying really hard to be funny. And
I think it was less trying to be funny and more trying to be shocking.
Exactly. Yeah, because that's basically what his movies or his short films. He wasn't really making full length movies at the time.
What? Wait, what? Hold on. There's more comments I got to read.
Okay.
It says, today is National Girlfriend Day, so I can do what I want.
Oh, got it.
Jonathan Drew told Zach to shut up.
Okay.
Zach replied with a middle finger. A middle finger emoji. And then Zach called you out.
What did he say?
He said, want to point out, Walker's been thinking about that firing that gun joke all day. He just wanted to push it. So that's been so that was like your barn burner for today, huh? Like, I will come out and just
I haven't even seen him all day, so he can't call me out. But yeah, I thought about it for a little while.
Don't say that too loud. He'll come out the back and just take the mic and be like, "Oh, but he
has." Oh man. Oh gosh. Okay, this has definitely been. I think we figured out the title of this episode. Roasting the champs or something. I don't know. Oh God.
Well roasted.
Well roasted. There you go. Oh gosh.
Ah, yes. More of this every week.
Yes,
every time
week.
We film, please.
This would be great.
This would be great.
Anyways, back to this James Gunn
situation
thing. So we've already talked about how it was inappropriate tweets and not funny, and then but they supposedly Disney knew about this. I don't know that that's been confirmed, but that they already knew about the tweets. But there are interviews where he has mentioned his past and the way his humor was and how he's tried to change, which is admirable.
Mm-hmm.
So where do we go from here? What do you think? What is your opinion on this?
I just think it's messed up. I think it's truly messed up.
Who messed up?
I think it's truly messed up.
Oh, truly messed up that they fired him.
I think it really is, because the reason why I feel it is because in the time he told those jokes, from the time you found out about him, he told them, apologized, and changed to be a better person. It was, and the stuff he talked about, it was like shocking stuff, yes, but at the same time, I just have to ask everybody who fired him this one question. Ever heard of a game called Cards Against Humanity?
Right.
That game goes some places that make you go, wow.
Right.
But you don't view the other people who play this game as bad people.
Right.
It's because it's just a game. They're just very, very, very raw, dirty jokes. But they're jokes nonetheless. And then everybody laughs, they giggle, and they move forward with their lives. And then, and this is what you're teaching people. Like they always say, youth is very impressionable. That like what you do and all this. What you just taught a lot of people out there. No matter what you've done in the past, and if you change from it, it still matters now.
What this does prove or show is what everyone should already know is Disney is first and will always be a company first. It doesn't matter if they have your back at one point. It's only whenever they're winning. Will they ever have your back? Nobody. You can't really expect them, I guess, to back you up. But that wasn't it. The problem is that this would not be as big a story as it is right now had they not fired him.
Yes.
This would have fizzled out within the day that article came out, because the article was never really went viral. It didn't go viral until he got fired.
No.
So I think I don't want to do this again. Jumped the gun. Firing him so soon.
The fact that his last name is Gunn is just giving you so. And now that's gonna make me break out a pun. The fact that his last name is Gunn is giving you so much ammo.
Oh man. Oh man. Yes, I do agree that they probably shouldn't have fired him, and I don't know, because there was also, you saw the petition that was signed by the cast.
The open letter?
The open letter, yeah. The open letter. An interesting thing about that is none of them said that they weren't going to do the movie.
Oh no!
If he doesn't join, because they're committed.
There's probably one who probably feels that way, and that's Dave Bautista.
Dave Bautista. Yeah, Dave Bautista is one of the more outspoken ones out of any of them, as far as his opinion and his. Zach, close the door. I can hear myself. It's tripping me out.
Hello, say hi to Zach, everybody. If he pops up. No,
he did not pop up. But anyways, where was I going with this? Oh, Dave Bautista. And we already know, like, Sean Gunn and all of them. They back him publicly, but they would never ever. They aren't in any positions to turn down any money or roles.
So, do you think Sean Gunn will get less to do now that his brother's gone?
Ooh, I would assume they would try to accommodate him as best as they can, because they did give him a really big role in the second part. Or in the second movie.
Especially at the end when he's learning how to use Yondu's arrow.
Right. And who's the guy that plays Yondu?
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker. Yeah, I know him and Sean Gunn are both James Gunn's regulars. So, and they've been outspoken for all of them obviously have been outspoken for their support because they all signed that letter, or that open letter. But I don't know. It's a tough situation to be in. What do you think? Okay, next question would be, what do you think would be next for James Gunn?
Well, if Warner Brothers was smart, they would snap him up for something.
That would be nice. I wonder if he's got...
we know what would be a smart move? Snap him up for Suicide Squad 2. Then they would make the Guardians movie they wanted the first one to be.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. Or if you want to go a different route, go into James Gunn. Does James Gunn have a horror background?
Horror background? Yes.
Yeah, go into his horror background and
Slither.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was his. Go into his horror background and then do something with one of your more horror DC properties. Like a Swamp Thing movie. Even though they got the Swamp Thing series announced for the DC universe.
Do they?
Yeah. And I think James Wan is doing Swamp Thing. I might have be reading that wrong, but I think
he might be producing a Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
As I definitely don't know. Yeah, as I think I've heard something about him producing. Yeah, I don't know, because I like his indie movies, but I don't think he can ever really go back to that now after Guardians.
No.
But he can, at the very least.
Well, he did do the Belko experiment, didn't he?
He wrote it. He didn't direct it.
Okay.
I don't know. I think he's still. I think he'll fit anywhere. I think anyone will take him on right now.
Yeah,
anyone would be willing to take him on.
Yeah, because it's not like what he did was illegal.
Right.
He just told some really dark jokes,
and he's got more support as far as publicly. He has more support than he has anybody mad at him, which is really weird. Why Disney would fire him whenever the press and Hollywood and everybody is all behind him, but I guess they're always going to be thinking about the customer. But I think by the time Guardians 3 came out, nobody is going to be talking about that.
And like when I heard about it, I was like, okay, he told some really messed up jokes, and
right,
a lot of comedians do that, and they still are employed at various places. So what makes him different?
I think what the problem is was. Because I haven't heard a lot of people mentioning it, but I think it all started with who's the guy? Those brothers that direct movies. Crap, dude. Man.
Not the Coen brothers.
No, the one that was in. He does a lot of indie movies. There's one of them that was an actor, and then his brother directs a lot of movies, and they also just mention them as brothers. They did. Dude, I am so blanking on their name on their names right now.
Same here with me. I'm trying to
crap, dude. Well, What was the one? Safety Not Guaranteed. Who was the actor in that movie? He's like two famous brothers. He's part of them, but he's an actor. Safety Not Guaranteed. Safety Not Guaranteed. Who is the lead actor in that movie? Safety Not Guaranteed. Mark Duplass. Okay, so Mark Duplass.
Thank you.
He tweeted out something a few days before all this happened, where he was tweeting some. He made a tweet to support, or just telling people like if you want to reach across the political aisle, he suggested people go check out this guy on YouTube named Ben Shapiro. He's a conservative YouTuber, and he talks. He obviously talks politics and stuff like that. He helped Mark Duplass out with some research that he was doing for a TV show. So Mark Duplass said, "Hey, he's a good guy. Even though we don't agree on politically, guys should go check him out." And then his followers on Twitter got real mad at him for doing that. And then he deleted the tweet and said, totally backtracked, saying, "I don't support anything that he says. I think he's a homophobe, all this crap." And everybody started getting mad. And then James Gunn said he did a good thing, taking back his tweet or something like that. And then some conservative blogger wrote up the messages about him.
Yeah.
So I think that's where it all started.
Yeah, it did start. He like dug them all up and then threw them on screen. And then he threw them out there, and then Disney took the bait.
Yep.
And then they looked into his tweets.
And what's funny is Ben Shapiro actually supports James Gunn not getting fired. He didn't think he should get fired. Yeah. it's like, oh wow, so you talk bad about him too. So yeah, it's like, okay. Either way, it's all a bunch of craziness. Stay off Twitter, guys.
Yeah, just stay off.
If you haven't learned anything from Roseanne, stay off Twitter.
Yeah, just but subscribe, but follow us before you go. We can use the numbers. Just leave your account floating into the ether. Connect to us.
Man, but next question, I guess, would be, who do you think could take over for Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
I keep hearing one name.
What's that? I haven't heard any.
Taika
Waititi. I think his humor would work very well with him and his style of directing. I agree. I agree.
Thor Ragnarok was pretty much Guardians 2.5.
Yeah.
It was like a remix album.
Yeah, I think that would be the person that would do it, if they don't plan on making any more Thor movies.
Yeah, because he pretty much did what James Gunn did for that movie with Thor.
Right.
Like made it this own unique thing, but it still fit the greater picture.
Right. So if he's not focusing anymore on Thor, then I would like him to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3 to at least. I think this Guardians of the Galaxy 3 would be the last one.
Yeah, and they said the lineup would change after this one too.
Right. So but they finished off Thor really well too. Thor Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm. But when you name the movie after the Asgardian Armageddon, that's the only way. That's the way to finish it off.
Right. So, but I always thought of Taika, if he were to do anything, he would do a Hulk movie. But I don't think there's ever going to be a standalone Hulk movie, and I don't think there really needs to be one. But I wouldn't be upset if there was one.
Yeah, the only reason why there hasn't been a standalone Hulk movie is because Universal's in the way.
Right.
They're sharing they're doing like a Sony deal where they're sharing custody of the character, but anytime they make a solo movie featuring that character, they get production credit for it.
Yeah. And being that Disney just stood in Universal's way of owning Fox, probably won't. They probably won't want to work with Comcast. Yeah, well, Comcast owns Universal, so technically it's kind of theirs. Yeah, they stood in their way a little bit, so maybe they aren't going to probably be so open to that kind of compromise, or maybe they will be more open for that kind of compromise.
Because Disney flexed their wallet and y'all flinched.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I think we talked enough about everything.
Uh-huh.
I think that's a good way to end the episode.
I believe so. We touched on it. It was a good show. My stomach's hurting from all the laughter. I might get some abs. Might not. Who knows? I actually enjoyed tonight very much. It was good to do this again.
Yes.
Hopefully we get to do this next week. I don't want everybody who was here tonight. Oh.
What's up?
Let's talk about the event this weekend.
Who said this?
Zach.
Oh, he wants to talk about the Scares That Cares event.
Hey, if you want to come in and talk about it, come on in.
Zach, do you want to come in and talk about it? Zach!
Come on in the room.
Do you want to talk about the Scares That Cares weekend? Well, come on in. Oh, yeah, you're on a delay.
You even said in the chat, come in and let me come in and talk. I said,
oh, I scoot down.
Actually, no.
How about you sit here in the middle between us?
yeah, it's easier. Hey guys, it's Zach's here.
Oh, you
Talk
started
right
off.
All right, so we're talking about the Scares That Cares event that's happening in Williamsburg at the
Doubletree Hotel.
The Doubletree Hotel. I think it's
It's in Kings Mill.
Yeah, Kings Mill. Either way, it's Scares That Care. Go to scares.care.org and you'll see all the stars that are going to be there. It's a horror film festival / fundraiser. I'm not sure what all they earn money for, but they always pick a different charity every year, I believe.
Did you say Doubletree in Williamsburg?
Yeah, over by Kings Mill.
Probably not. I probably got to work, so I haven't had a chance to put any requests or anything.
Yeah.
See, I'm on call this weekend, so I'll find someone to cover me because I'm not missing this.
Yeah.
Which mic am I using?
Yeah, this one here.
All right. No, this is like, I get excited every year they come, or that it happens. It's everything that I'm about, horror movies and different. They have different vendor booths that have like a lot of stuff that I mentioned. They even have pops, so I'm loving that.
Yeah, and I think this year is going to be Sid Haig. There's going to be who is all coming?
What's his name? Plays Pinhead from Hellraiser.
I don't know the guy's name, but guy that plays Pinhead is going to be there. There's going to be, I don't know, there's a whole bunch of famous people, celebrities that are going to be there.
And they do like viewings for movies that haven't came out yet.
Yeah, they do. They do a bunch of. They got a lot of really, really indie horror film, and then they got some BC grade horror films there.
So y'all probably might see some Slender Man this weekend.
No,
No,
we're not
it's
gonna.
not
Definitely
that
not gonna be that
big.
big.
They don't,
I wish it was that big.
It's like things that directors make to show their friends and family.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
But look what I made on the weekend.
Yes.
No, that's what that's what
Yeah.
Look what I'm.
This is what I did this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of fun if you're a horror movie fan. Because last year they had like all of the actors that have ever played Jason from the Friday the 13th were there, and they had a panel there.
Yeah, they do celebrity panels like they did from what's the movie I love?
Rejects.
Devil's Rejects. That was
They had
3 years ago, but that was awesome.
Yeah, so if you guys like those kind of things, head out to Williamsburg. I think it starts Thursday and goes all the way up to Sunday. Friday to Sunday. We're going on Saturday. We're not going.
Tomorrow.
Zach says he's going tomorrow. So it is. Oh, tomorrow is Thursday.
Oh no, I'm going Friday.
You're going Friday then.
Saturday.
So Friday and Saturday, you can see Zach there. You can see me, Zach, and my girlfriend there on Saturday.
And I will be there in spirit.
Yes, and EJ will be there in spirit.
I'll FaceTime him if y'all decide y'all want to meet him.
You're gonna have to Google Duo me. I don't have Apple. I don't have an iPhone.
We'll hop on Ubu.
Oh boy.
Is Justin TV still a thing? Yeah. All right, guys, check out our Ustream. Just kidding. We'll go ahead.
Ustream. All right.
What? Kim Coates will be there from Sons of Anarchy. I don't know if he's on any other news shows. Cool, you're checking the comments out. I thought you were looking at dates.
I was seeing. Night Hippie said she'll be in the spirit too.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. So scares that care. Oh, you're gonna check it out that way. Oh, Keith David, is that what his name is, or Keith David, or he's the one that's not going to be there anymore. He was in Hatchet, I believe.
Hatchet, Tales from the Hood.
Yeah, I believe he's going to be there. Todd, is that what's his name?
That's not Tiny Lister, is it?
No, Todd something.
That's
he's the one that plays
Candyman.
Candyman.
The Tiny Zoo. That's not Debo.
Because he was there one year too.
Oh, and the guy from all the Saw movies is going to be there. Not the guy that plays Jigsaw though.
Zach Gilligan from Gremlins 1 and 2 and Waxworks.
Zach Gilligan. Okay. Oh, I thought you were getting dates.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, bro. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's the 3rd through the 5th, so that's Friday.
The 3rd through the 5th. Okay, so Friday to Sunday.
Williamsburg.
But you definitely want to go there either Friday or Saturday, because Sunday is just basically tear down. and none of the celebrities are usually there anymore. Mm-hmm. But yeah, there's also going to be, they have like horror book authors and other people there signing stuff.
They usually do either like a haunted house or a...
oh, they have like an escape room. They have an escape room, usually. I don't know if it's going to have one this year. Depends on if those vendors are there this year. But yeah, it's pretty fun. It's kind of like a Comic-Con for horror fans.
Yeah, I personally like it a lot better.
I enjoyed it more than Comic-Cons out here.
But that's obvious that I would enjoy it more.
Right. Well, because we actually get to meet some of these people rather than Comic-Con.
And it's actually people that are actually interested in meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Well, anyways, guys, that's been the CEC podcast. That was episode number 7.
This is a podcast.
Yes, this was the podcast.
No, we're streaming it live.
I don't know how this works.
Yeah.
Well, where we do the podcast now, we just kind of like just do it all in one go. We do the movie show, then go straight into the podcast, and then we just break it up later.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're on the.
I knew this.
Yeah.
You would think so, but no.
Well, anyways, guys, my name is Walker Cheatham. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Walker Cheatham. No?
You just shout up at the end. You got to say it, man.
I'm Zachary Cheatham. You can find me on Instagram at Zachary Cheatham, YouTube at Horror Champs, even though that channel's dead right now, but it's something's gonna happen on there. And Twitter and Snapchat at Horror Champs also.
And you can find me at Geek Champs EJ at all the social medias ever, I guess. I can still make a MySpace page.
You can find me at Club Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Neopets.
All right, guys. You can check out our most recent episode of the Movie Champs right there. You can also check out our episode of the most recent movie review right there. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment the CEC channel or the Champs Entertainment channel on YouTube.
Oh, hold on. Night Hippie asked if we'll be doing some live on Instagram while you're there.
I think we can do that.
Horror Champs definitely will.
Right.
We'll do both. Well, Walker will have his going. I'll have mine. You can bounce back and forth. See who's more interesting. It's gonna be mine.
And I'll do mine from while I'm at work, and you can see where I work.
Yeah.
I'll probably be working both.
PPJ stocking shelves.
Yeah.
Shelves.
All right. Well, this has definitely defeated the purpose of the ending card. But yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.
Peace.